ADESINA said Buhari is not naming Boko Haram sponsored, but MALAMI identified IGBOHO'S sponsors, Reno. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning to listen. The former Special Assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Omokri, has once again spoken. Reno Omokri is one of a man who always speaks out when there is a need for him to do so. And yes, is it not being unfair and unjust that the so-called terrorist sponsors of the Boko Haram now, the bandits and what have you, their names, the federal government have clutched to these names. It has been out for a very long time, for some months now. And all of a sudden, these people that are freedom fighters that are agitating for equity, good governance, peace, justice, these people now, and then these peoples now that are referred to, these freedom fighters that are referred to terrorists, according to the federal government, they said if you have a symbol and you have a color, that means you are, even though you are just a freedom fighter, even though you are just coming out to say your grievances, that this particular administration has failed, you become an enemy of the state because you have a symbol and you have a color. Now, the finances of the said terrorists have not been nothing. We have heard nothing about it. And all of a sudden, they are quick to bring out the finances of these said groups, which I believe they committed no crime. So who is now, what is the play? What is the meaning of you holding on to this particular information that can quench the blood bath in the north? That can quench it. And you release what is not even a threat. You release it. I do not understand. Well, let's continue with the news. According to a tweet he made this afternoon on his verified Twitter handle today, he stated clearly that on September 21, 2021, a presidential aide, Femi Adesina, stated that Buhari's federal government is not interested in naming and shaming Boko Haram sponsors. Speaking further, he made it known that exactly a month after Femi Adesina made the statement, Buhari's Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, identified Sunday IGBOHO'S sponsors. He ended his tweet by stating it clearly that Nigerians are watching. I read, and his post, quote, on September 21st, 2021, General Buhari's spokesman, Femi Adesina, said the Buhari AGF is not interested in naming and shaming Boko Haram sponsors. Exactly a month later, on October 21, 2021, Buhari's AGF identifies Sunday IGBOHO'S sponsors. We are watching. This is really a serious one indeed, but I still do not know or understand the reason why the federal government does not want to expose those who are sponsoring Boko Haram. If the federal government can expose those who are sponsoring the likes of Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday IGBOHO, the federal government should also expose those who are sponsoring Boko Haram. And true, I cannot agree less. Yes, I cannot agree less with Reno. The citizens demands to know. The citizens demands to know. You can't say you do this and because this particular issue now, it affects you in a way that you do not like, you will not do it. It's not possible. The same thing that pushed you to make sure that you expose the people. It's not, did these people even commit any crime? Did they commit any crime? Financiers of Yoruba Nation, financiers of Bible. What is their offense? How has me saying things as they are, this current administration, how is it now a crime? It is now a crime for me to say this administration has failed in most of the areas. It is now a crime, and I am seen as the enemy of the state. Is it supposed to be so? Is it supposed to be so? People of Nigeria, this is the inequity we are talking about. This is the injustice we're talking about. Not being fair. This is it. You hold on to those names now for a very long time and you refuse to publish it. And you are so quick, forgetting that you have something in your possession. This is like shooting yourself on the leg. You are saying you're not going to expose this, but you're quick to expose another's because it does not in any way concern you, especially when even the persons you are exposing has committed no crime other than exercise the civil rights. I do not really understand what is actually going on. I do not. Oh my goodness. Well, it wouldn't be wrong to say some of these terrorists are sponsored. They are sponsored by. Oh my God. I just have to be very blunt. The way that the government is indirectly sponsoring this group. Number one, holding back to the names. This will make people to species of Nigeria to assume that, of course, for the fact that these names are being clutched, they are being held on to, they do not want the electorates and the citizens of Nigeria to know who and who are in this list of names. Secondly, bandits kidnap people. And at the end of the day, bandits call the people to pay a ransom. The person pays. And sometimes, if the person is not paid, the person is killed. So the person or the organization or the government pays. And at the end of the day, these bandits collect these funds, buy the arms and ammunition they want, buy whatever supplies they want to get, and they move on with their lives. Quietly, they roam around the streets free. And you tell me now that it is not evident that this government itself now is also sponsoring the said bandits and the said terrorists. And you know, the inability to name it a terrorist organization too has a lot of things surrounding it. A lot of things go on and it is not supposed to be accepted. It is not supposed to be accepted at all, one bit. A lot of things go on. You cannot come out and make such statements, I keep saying. Especially this particular statement now he made, that one particular person now is the one sponsoring Mr. Sunday, aka IGBOHO. I keep asking, what facts do you have about the statement? It is even wrong for somebody who is a mere citizen of Nigeria who did not study law. If the person is